Ah, LucasArts. You used to exist and now you don't.
Friends?
Whatever happened?
Friends? We've only gone out together 3 times.
I trust
and
that guy.
already you're telling me you just want to be friends? You never gave me a chance, and for that, you'll fry like a pork sausage.
It's not that I don't like you, it's just that, well, you're too nice a guy, I guess. I think I'd rather go out with someone more a bit unpredictable.
Oh shit, it's Steve Purcell's Furry Boys.
What?
Sorry.
Hello.
Okay.
This doesn't look like
Steve Purcell, sorry.
Looks to
I mean,
me like a
yeah.
marginally
I don't want to talk over this cutscene, but I don't know, that's what commentary is.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a non-commentary version, so it's fine.
Oh yeah, that's a fair point. Sorry, what I said was, hey, it's Steve Purcell's Furry Boys, Steve Purcell being the guy who sort of created Sam and Max. Technically he didn't, but he sort of did.
Yeah, it was actually his brother who made it, but he inherited it, and it just kind of eventually led to him getting the rights to it in his birthday.
Just brilliant.
Yeah, I was going to hopefully mention that story, and then I did.
Hey, nice one.
Yikes!
I
Well,
love how he
yeah,
keeps
the
letting
action
go of it
back
every time he reacts.
Yeah.
Can I keep his head for a souvenir? Why do you suppose it's ticking?
That's no head, Max. It's one damned ugly time bomb. Let's leave this criminal cesspool pronto.
Good idea, Sam. Maybe we can ditch the head somewhere while the credits are running. Mind if I drive?
Yeah, and by the way,
Not if you
because
don't
of the
mind
way
me
it
clawing at
does
the dash and
the
shrieking like a
capitation, there's going to be some awkward pauses in dialogue
Sam,
sometimes,
is
especially if there's a lot of
pronto
text.
word?
Goodbye, Sam.
Yeah, and I can sort of vouch for, like, Swee, that it's really hard to balance out, because if it's too long you get the awkward pauses, and if it's too short then it's fine, but if a character has like 2 subtitles in a row, it will skip over the first one really quickly.
Yeah. Yeah, so anyway, we're doing a Let's Play of Sam & Max Hit and Road, the first ever proper Sam & Max game for LucasArts, and the only one until the Telltale became a thing.
Yeah, but of course we are missing, like, what was it called? Sam Max Freelance Police, their first 3D one that got cancelled because the market was shifting towards, like, consoles and action games, and then LucasArts became all about Star Wars.
Yeah, it was sort of the time when video average games quote-unquote died.
Yeah. Or at least lost a majority in, like, PC gaming.
Yeah, in reality they never died, it's just that they kind of just went a bit how do I put it? Didn't become a big focus in the industry, really.
It became less profitable, basically.
Yeah, especially with the internet and everything, which makes all the hint guides and all such things completely obsolete, because you can just look up solutions on the internet.
Yep.
Although I guess in defense of that, some games had ridiculous solutions that would just lead to endless frustration.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah.
I would be surprised that many of those stupid puzzles are intentional, just so you can squeeze out as much money from like phone calls and hint guides as possible.
Or just drag out the playtime in general.
Yeah. Like I recall like the developer commentary in Monkey Island 2 where one of the developers who made it just went, I don't care, I've set 40 hours, I'm in 40 hours.
How long does this intro go?
We're just at the end of it, don't worry.
I actually don't really pay attention to many of the references they're making, so that's wonderful.
That was the Desert Bus intro.
Well, that was a pleasantly understated credit sequence.
Hang on, when did this game come out? Hang on, I've got an idea.
What the hell are you talking about,
Oh
Max?
no.
Sam, either termites are burrowing through my skull, or one of us is ticking.
Oops. Oh, yeah.
Arthuriel, that was genuine footage of Desert Bus circa 1999 in grayscale.
Like,
Out the window,
seriously?
Sam. There's nothing but strangers.
That's when the game came. Well, not Desert Bus. That's when Sam Max Hit the Road came out, 1993.
Okay.
But it looks about the same quality, although I think with more frames than the NES.
Nobody we know at least.
Oh, think of it, you destroyed the bus.
Yep. I just love the weird writing in this game where like characters just say like, you know, stuff that you think would have high importance, but just say it really casually, like, oh, I hope there was nobody on that bus that just got blown up by the bomb we threw out the window.
Yep, that's Sam Max for you.
It's kind of like one of my favorite lines from like the Telltale games, which is like, I think it's like Max says like, I'm glad we found a non-violent solution to our problem, and Sam says, yes, ripping the brain out of a zombie's grave and throwing it onto a gargoyle's thing to get rid of zombies is the start. I fucked that up, sorry.
I know what you're talking about, but spoilers for future stuff.
Spoiler for like one puzzle.
Yeah,
in like season 2.
Yeah.
Now I know the plot for all the games, thanks to
Until they realize we don't pay the bills.
So anyway, as you can see, it's an adventure game. You interact with a bunch of stuffs. And I'm going to be just trying to be a bit efficient with clicking because I accidentally clicked on the phone 2 times trying to look at the messaging machine, but nothing. Just to give the same dialogue.
It's okay.
It's a black light.
And there are a
Max
couple
uses
objects we'll be needing to
illuminate his rare
obtain in
60s
this area.
posters.
But I'm also going to take some time to look around
This would be
the
more
various
impressive in the
objects and
dark, I
stuff
think.
for hints of dialogue. As you can tell, the dialogue is pretty decent.
Yeah.
So a neat thing you can get
better turn
the
it off
check out
first.
activate the light bulb to turn to do that to the room, and you need to turn it off before you grab it, which is a bit awkward.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, when I was playing this game, the sort of way you interact with the world is a little bit iffy, really.
Yeah, I was a bit janky with the controls as well, since you had to cycle through all the options with like the right mouse button, and I just tended to just overclick too many times.
Vertical
You can
The way I do like-
storage.
Yeah, you can at least walk around with like every button, and
Yeah.
so you don't have to just keep changing to the move button to move around.
Plus, I do like this is like, I wouldn't say it's the first, but it's one of the first games from LucasArts where instead of showing like words on screen for actions, it's just symbols.
Yeah,
Though, in the case of dialogue, as you can see here, it kind of makes it harder to tell what you're gonna say.
I'm a coffee.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks very confusing for an outsider.
I'm
For example, I
excited.
think the grab symbol is like some green alien block with red eyes or whatever it's supposed to be.
And yet it just ends the conversation.
Well, that's
yeah. The
all.
question mark
I mean,
asks a
one of the
question. The
other
exclamation
symbols.
mark says something with
All our money is
exclamation.
invested in
The
that
duck
light
is
bulb.
just goofy stuff, and the hand
Oh.
is ending conversation. And by the way, this is where you find one of the objects
Cash.
in the mouse hole.
This is-
Home without it.
This annoys me so much. This annoys me so much.
Yeah. Yeah, you told me how about you didn't realize that was in there until like several hours in.
Yeah, I spent like 5 hours in the game, and like I was going around going like, where am I supposed to go? There's all these like items at Snuckies I can't buy. Where do I get cash? Where do I get cash? And then I just looked up a guide because I got kind of sick, and it said like, interact with the mouse hole in the office to get cash, and I was like, what?
Take a piece of this.
There are some things that
But Gary,
I like old point and click games, but there's some things I just don't miss.
That is definitely you see a monkey as a monkey wrench puzzle there.
Except even, well, yeah.
I really respect Flint's business acumen.
Please, Sam, don't use the word acumen again.
Yeah, so Flint Paper,
Yes, they have it coming.
I don't know much about the comic books, but he's a character in the
George's acts of
Telltale
senseless violence
games.
are my forte.
He's
He's
the second season.
apparently in the comics, which I didn't even know
Such
about
an
until like,
adorable Max.
I mean, yeah,
yeah.
I assume he is in the comics, but I haven't read the comics. I would like to, but
Yeah. Oh, I'd love to, but they're so goddamn expensive because they're rare.
yeah, exactly.
Did somebody upload them online or something?
There are like screen grabs here and there you can find online, but I don't think anyone's uploaded the full thing.
How many comics are there, Eamon?
Microcephalic kitten.
Not a lot. I don't know.
Let's take
Yeah,
a
don't,
quick tape
I
of
mean, yeah,
his feet.
Samurai is surprisingly popular despite how little stuff there is done. There's like an animated series that, despite how successful it was, only had one season.
Maybe.
Comic books. I'm actually gonna look this up right now.
Maybe. Are you the freelance police?
Yes, but don't go blabbing it to everybody.
I love the cat's
I think
eyes
it's
just
kinda
go
cute,
spinning in
Sam.
circles
Can I make a
endlessly.
tennis racket out of him?
Yeah.
Maybe
It's
later,
almost
Max.
hypnotizing.
Right now, we've got a message from the commissioner to collect.
Like Hypnotoad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right.
I wonder if the "you talking to me" is a reference to Taxi.
Sorry, guys.
Taxi
I
driver.
swallowed your orders.
Well,
to
they are in
save
New
Katie.
York, so maybe.
But now I can't seem to hawk
This is an
it.
estimate, but I think there's 4 Sam and Max comics,
Only 4?
which are compiled together into a book called Surfing the Highway, which is the one that's really expensive.
Only 4? Really? That's not a lot.
Probably, yeah,
I'd love to turn this guy
approximately.
inside out.
I wonder if you can just buy the comic books instead of a compilation.
I think that's even more rare. Anyway, here's the solution. You can use Max to solve a bunch of puzzles. So we just...
According to these orders, something
Yeah.
bizarre is happening at the carnival.
Also, a little thing I want to point out for those of you who probably haven't noticed yet: those pigeons at the top right are certainly drinking beer.
Yep. It's a common thing you see in Sam Max universe.
Stolen. No way. I can't pick that up.
And yeah, there's something you do can happen if you continuously try to pick up stuff. I'll show that in a bonus video.
I love this car.
You're a
Because...
sick puppy,
yeah.
Sam.
And yeah, this game has excellent
Someone's
dialogue.
been ripping off the US
I
Postal
want
Service.
also really bad food in the background.
Yeah. And there's also a lot of
There's a
humor in the
bunch of
background as well.
intoxicated pigeons. I don't speak pigeon. Bosco's
And
guns,
there's also the
liquor,
Boscos,
baby.
which we can't do anything except for a small encounter if we enter it.
I can't use
It
these
becomes
things.
more
Hey,
Bosco
I
becomes
don't
more
think Mr.
important in the
Bosco's
story
voluntarily
under
giving
the
away
Telltale
money.
games.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm real terrified. A dog and a rabbit. Ooh, scary.
Max, the smart-ass kid doesn't think we're scary. What do you think about that? That's telling him, little buddy.
I think that punk learned a valuable lesson, Sam.
Me too, Max. I didn't realize that the lower lip could stretch completely over the head. Amazing.
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 Yep. Yeah, so anyway, we're done everything we can do here. We got all the objects. So right now we have to go explore the entirety of America, more or less.
With hamburgers, of course.
Yeah, the hamburgers are snuggies, and these are areas we can all visit. Right now we need to go to the circus to get our case going.
Tall nation and blimey. He ain't here.
So now what do we do?
Now we get in the bus and look for him, you idiot.
I knew that. Get out of Mr. Bumpus' way, you partially clad varmints.
Who was that?
I don't know, but if it weren't for the carefree innocence of this carnival, I'd be breaking his kneecaps.
You're a demonic little imp, Max.
Yep,
Cushman
Max,
Brothers
the
shows.
possible descendants of the rabbit from Monty Python.
I never actually thought of that. That's a fair point.
I mean, yeah, look.
Indeed.
So,
Hey,
we
what's
need
the
to
holdup?
talk to this guy.
Sorry, boys, we are closed. I can't let you in. Insurance reasons, you know.
And also good vision what all the
Let us
dialogue
in,
does.
Oleo breath. Nope. I want a corn dog. You'd better have a better reason than that if you expect me to let you in. I'll
Ooh,
be
corn
back.
dogs.
I can hardly
I
wait.
saw what I did!
I will say one thing regarding Sam Max, for those of you who are probably not familiar with this type of IP, expect the characters a lot to say their minds,
Yeah.
to speak what's on their minds.
Check this
Anyway,
out,
this is
Jack.
very simple
We're
puzzle.
the
Just show him the
freelance
message and he'll let you
Here's
in.
our authorization to be here.
Now let us in before we replace you with a cheap renewable fuel source.
Let me run this by the boss. I guess you can go in.
I love the animation, by the way.
Careful, cannibals can be dangerous.
Yeah.
That was needlessly cryptic.
I'd be peeing my pants if I wore any.
Sounds unhygienic.
Everything seems to be in order here.
Sam, look over there.
Everything seems to be in order in this freak house.
Authorities without consulting me.
Well, I tried talking to you, but you were off wallowing in your own self-pity.
Yeah, but
It's them. Hi, I'm Shep Cushman, and this is my brother Burl. Welcome to our carnival.
what's left of it?
I'm Sam. He's Max. We savagely protect the rights of innocents.
Even cruelly twisted ones such as yourself. Selves. Whatever.
Well, you sound like...
Okay,
just the
I'm back
guy
with
who
some
solved
numbers
our
regarding the
problem.
comic stuff. While I don't have an exact number on how many comic books there were approximately 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 stories, 11 comic stories.
This used to be our
That still
main
doesn't really
attraction.
seem like much.
Your main attraction was a
Though I will
box
say
of
that's not including the mini comics that were included in like
Our main attraction
the
was a
internal LucasArts newsletters.
Ah,
real life
I see.
Bigfoot.
on ice.
Hey, let me get this straight. You want us to go traipsing all over the country looking for a soggy Bigfoot?
I've never been traipsing before. Does it hurt?
But Bruno must be returned to us.
He's a brutish, ignorant beast with no sense of right or wrong.
Hey, who isn't?
Besides, he's kidnapped our second main attraction.
Is that the block of ice?
No, it's Trixie, the giraffe neck girl from Scranton.
She disappeared at the same time Bruno did.
We can only assume that the monster took her when he made his escape.
I guess
I wonder
Max
if
and
the
I can search for
Sasquatch
your
just
missing freaks.
got sick
We'll
of
need
the
free
job
run
or
of the
something.
carnival to look for clues.
You know, now that I look at the screen, I've never spotted that boot at the bottom with the bone in it, and now I want to
No
know, like,
problem. Here's
what?
an all-day
Why is that
free
there?
pass.
Yeah, good point.
Did somebody just get murdered and they just left that there?
Considering Sam Max, it could be very likely.
Yeah.
Didn't he fight Godzilla?
Anyway, we got
Hey, this means
a
we can
pass,
run free
which
all
allows us to
day.
do some more stuff in the carnival
Does
now.
it say anything about corn dogs, Sam?
Sorry, little buddy.
Why, you dirty lint-sniffing mama's twins, I ought to stretch your legs around your head and make you do the lambada.
Gee, maybe you shouldn't be eating corn dogs anyway.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I don't need the cholesterol. Forgive my senseless reasoning, Sam.
I just examined the pass. Why do you have a big rant there?
Because
You know, I
because
guess Siamese
they're not
twins
getting
are
free
once.
corn dogs for this.
I think that would
Oh,
be
yeah, good
twice,
point.
Sam.
What can I do for you?
Is there anything else you can tell us about your escaped Bigfoot?
In reality, you don't really need to talk to
Well,
the people about
He's a
most
Bigfoot.
stuff.
He's escaped. He's a menace
There's actually
to
very little
society.
need for dialogue
What more
to be
could
able
you
to complete the
possibly need
game
to know?
minimum. But
He's right,
since
Sam.
a lot of
I
dialogue
don't
are
think
pretty
my
good,
colossal head could
I'm gonna have to
retain
go
any
ahead and
knowledge.
talk to people whenever I feel necessary and if I recall
What can you
some
tell us about
funny
Trixie?
dialogue.
She's a very caring, sensitive young woman.
If you care about that kind of stuff.
She used to sing folk songs to the other freaks in her trailer.
You ever heard a Scrantonese folk song?
No.
You don't want to.
Oh, there was one other thing. She likes her men like the Statue of Liberty.
Green and rusty?
Tall and dense.
Who are those guys we bumped into out by the gate?
What guys?
One was a short guy with big hair.
The other one was a tall guy with big hands.
Oh, you must be talking about internationally renowned recording stars.
It really is a shame about how the sort of speed of the dialogue is just like the comedy's kind of butchered by the awkward pauses. Like,
Yeah.
no offense, Sweet. It's not really your fault that these games are just kind of made like this.
Yeah, I could have left it off, but I kind of like to leave it on in case some people have hard of hearing, so they can still get the dialogue. But yeah, this is really not good.
Surgery.
Plus, it's also really useful considering how much we talk over it.
Yeah,
Is the guy on the left a reference to Day of the Tentacle or something?
there's a couple of there's an actual other character, but you're almost there. It does look similar, actually.
Good lord.
I mean, it's made by the same company, I think.
It's just a generic nerd sort of type.
I think this would be a generic nerd with 3 legs.
Well, it's back to the big fun.
Where did he get his pants from, anyway?
Ugh,
Good question.
it's a melted ice block.
Presumably where those two got their clothes from.
They don't wear clothes, they're buck naked. Did you read it?
Oh yeah, forgot that line.
Does that mean that the other guy's hat is also part of his
Don't be
skin?
stupid, Max.
Don't know.
I think we spent too much time here. We should get out of here.
It's a swatch of
Anyway,
Bruno's
grab
fur
that
and mange.
puff of fur. You need it for later.
He looks delicious. He's a nice guy, but sort of a drip. How Kafkaesque.
Oh yeah, there's also an other object in there you need. That hand over there.
Jesse
Ooh.
James' severed hand. And it's still twitching.
Oh.
Yeah, it doesn't help that these objects are kind of hard to spot if they're just part of the
Jesse
background or
James'
not.
severed hand.
They generally look like they're part of the background.
Yeah, I just
Very
kept it out because it was the
irritating.
same dialogue for examining it.
Can you please put
Maybe
on
the
your
foot
shirt?
that was in that room is Jesse James's severed foot.
Did you ever talk to Bruno
Honestly,
before
that
you
could be it.
Good eye. He was
There's
in
just
the
parts of
blood
Jesse
eye.
James all over the place.
Though considering the stuff that the times that it's used in the Telltale series, I guess it's not as valuable.
We never
I mean,
talked
I
to
think
each other.
isn't that like
Ever.
Jesse James' hand in the Telltale games as well, like in their office?
The hand is, but I mean, I'm talking about the foot. Like, it's not as valuable
yeah, but
considering
seeing
it
the
wouldn't
hand,
be
of course.
used.
He's a country singer, right?
Of course, me referring to the hand.
Don't know much about him.
I mean,
Sorry,
it's
I should have made it clear.
Yeah.
Anything else? Nah. Good.
Such a defeated nah.
I still
Nah.
believe it.
Nah.
I shudder to
Lost
think
and
of the number of
found
promising
10.
dates cut short by this fiendish contraption.
I love the dialogue in this game. So this
Yeah.
is something to do for fun. We can use Max on this object, and
Oh.
Hey,
I discovered this
Max,
by I just tested it out and it worked.
can you ring
That's
that
pretty cool.
bell?
Sure.
I don't know if there's any other stuff you can do with Max that aren't necessary
You're
for the
my
game,
hero,
but
little
yeah.
buddy.
Oh, that was easy.
Yep.
Oh yes.
Holy cripes on toast.
Nothing personal, but you're the single ugliest thing we've ever seen.
I love this official joke where you don't see what they're joking about. It's unimaginable horrors.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I've lost my youthful enthusiasm and boyish good looks.
If you haven't lost anything, then get out of the lost and found tent.
Touchy.
Well, I mean, ugliest man in the world.
Yeah.
It's one of those
Anyway, so a
impossible
couple
to
things
win
we need
party
here
games that have been ripping off the American
Is
consumer for
within the
decades.
Whack-A-Rat, and there's also another object that's I didn't figure out my first time go, and I had to look up a guide to figure out what it was.
I don't think my head needs to be
Which-
inflated
Oh.
beyond its already grotesque proportions.
Wait, what?
That's a lens.
order.
I didn't realize it was a lens we could pick up, so that's gonna be
Oh.
fun.
It's a wholesome whack-a-rat
I mean,
game.
some puzzles aren't that bad, but some of them are kind of BS. But this was a time when adventure games often had BS puzzles, so, you know. Anyway, this is a minigame, a Whack-A-Rat minigame. And it's not hard at all. You just as long as you got something or something reflexes, two people do this. You need to get 20 points to win. And of course, if you're feeling like it, you can also hit max as many times as you like. We should do
It's
at some
probably the
points.
best thing.
And we already beat the goal, and it's still going for a while.
Imagine Dance Dance Revolution, but with
Dance Dance Revolution, but every now and again you can just punch the opponent next to you.
That's a weird. Max, what are you doing?
Hey, this crummy price
This is
doesn't come
going
with a
back and
light
forth for
bulb.
some reason.
It fits
Hey,
perfectly.
it fixed the light bulb. There we go.
Does it say something in the middle of the brown board? And below it looks like some words.
I think the
It
idea.
was-
I think he's supposed to get the actual cardboard box with the words on it, but it's faded out.
Hmm.
Anyway, we need to interact with this guy as
Hey,
well.
Carney boy.
What?
What do you know about Bruno the Bigfoot?
Who wants to know?
We're the freelance police, and we're in a race against time.
And we're barefoot.
Considering you managed to beat this game in 3 hours, yeah, you are in a race against time.
Well, that was useless.
I mean, I technically could have probably
You
beating
might
it
wanna try
faster
to
if
find
I.
love, though.
Actually, hold on. I'm gonna look up. I'm gonna see if I can find.
Sweet single-handedly starts up a speed running campaign.
I wasn't trying
Of the
to. I had
How many
moments where I
people
got
have
stuck in this.
electricity?
Fair enough.
Hit the road. I'm
But
gonna
someone
see-
has beat it in like half an hour,
Wow,
but somehow
Trixie the
skipping like
talkative.
everything.
Okay, let's see. Stan Max hit the road speed run. What's the fastest time?
Used to ride the cone of tragedy
The
for hours on end.
fastest
I
time
loved the way her
is.
neck used to whip back and
The
forth
fastest time is
when he cranked
apparently
it up to full speed.
just
Say it
above
as a credit to
half
your
an hour.
Blumhack.
I was
Me
right.
and my partner want to ride the cone of tragedy.
So yeah, you can actually beat this game pretty quickly if you know what you're doing, and just what you need to do to beat the game.
If you know what you're doing, and if you know that money is kept in the mouse hole.
Yes, that would severely help you.
Yeah.
Use it.
I mean, it's not like Final Fantasy speedruns. It can take like a bit less than 10 hours or so. Because you can't skip the cutscenes.
Yeah, I don't think you can.
Final
You can't,
Fantasy
you
9
can't
or
skip the
7
cutscenes
was.
in this game as well.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, so this is the
Cone
Cone
of
of Tragedy.
It's like the Enterprise from RCT, but with the cone.
And if it's what
No, it's like the broken merry-go-round
it's like a merry-go-round that's from hell.
and spikes.
And spikes. And also switch army knife for some other reason.
Holy crap.
Smile.
There we go.
Wow. Oh, my heart started beating.
Ooh, I feel
Yeah.
tragically empty.
Me too. It's as though an integral part of my essence has been ripped from my being.
Let's do it again.
Maybe later, chum.
So that's
Hey,
important
what happened to my
because that
carefully
causes us
collected box of
inventory
useless junk?
hmm
to disappear. So that means we have to talk to the guy and ask, what happened to our inventory?
Excuse
What
us,
happened to all
we
your
need some
useless
help,
shit?
and although you seem dangerously unequipped brain-wise, we've come to you for advice.
Huh?
That's how you get answers.
Where'd all my cool junk go?
It must have fallen out of your coat while you were on the ride. Here's a claim ticket. Take it to the Lost and Found.
You mean a guy that probably hates you now because you mocked him?
Oh yeah,
No. Well,
more, more or less. Also, you guys fix this trailer. Need to get in here at some point.
That sounds like a country western song, Sam.
Does it really?
He's not wrong.
Okay. I don't know much about country, but I'm gonna assume he's right.
It's the door to Trixie's
I still can't
trailer.
get over your incredible grotesque.
Strum.
Have you lost something?
I've lost a whole bunch of neat junk.
Have you got a claim ticket?
Sure.
Wait here while I search through the back room. Well, here's all the stuff we've collected off the Kono tragedy today. It's all yours.
I
Including
feel
some
whole
additional stuff, I guess.
Mhm.
Exactly. We actually get an additional item from
Magnet
this.
that says World of Fish on its side. I wonder how that got in there.
How to make profit. Go on this weird ride.
Yeah. And now we unlocked a new area we can explore later on. Anyway.
Oh shit! No! Don't turn the light
And
on!
we are done.
Anyway. Yeah, we'll meet you in the next part.